it came about because when that tune was written, and I think it was written during the disco craze, I'm sure it was written in the middle of the disco craze. And everything was disco, disco this, disco that, disco, disco, disco. Everything you heard on the radio was disco music, TV, movies, everything. So at that time I said, well, wait a minute, what about Monk? And I think Monk had not been appearing for a moment, so nobody had, he had not been doing concerts. And this was my attempt to say to the world and the listening public, well, disco, fine, but remember Monk. So this came up with Disco Monk, don't forget Monk. And I put it together in such a way that I had intended for them to be compatible in a way that this is my ideas of the world. Things can be made compatible. There is a end game in which everything does come together and work out. So I think that was sort of the philosophical reason, and then that was the other reason for it.
Sonny, even though Monk was just a little older than you, did you look at him as kind of a father figure?
Monk was my guru. Later on in my career, when I went to India and I began to realize what the word guru meant, it meant sort of a teacher. That I realized, Monk was my guru. And that was how it was described in yoga, which I was studying at the time, and I'm still studying, as a matter of fact, which one studies during one's complete lifetime, as a matter of fact. And so I realized that, so now in the yoga culture, we wouldn't say father figure, we'd say Monk was my guru. He was a guru.